Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for the 30th and the 31st of October. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. And hello, Nirvani, hello. Marky Mark, Caro, hello. And Dad, hello. Jacqueline, good evening. Thank you for being here. We are going to answer some questions, as always, real quick, and then we are going to get started. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, hate to be first, but on a bike in the rain. Hate to ask again. You say here, will lawyer do what he says? Star, wish, and the Ace of Swords, something legal. So I would say yes. The star, really good card, of course, for getting fulfillment or getting something you want. But Ace of Swords, definitely very good for justice or receiving justice in something that you're dealing with. And you say here, and alone, still pending. Death card, transformation, 8 of Wands, quick victory. So I feel like things will start moving forward faster for you here, JC. So I feel like this is a good thing. Janie, hello. Thank you for the super chat, as always. Really appreciate it. Will David Capricorn travel to me in November? Knight of Swords, yes. So yes is what I'd say here. King of Swords, I feel like this is him. So I would say yes as far as travel is concerned. And 4 of Pentacles, it'll be very stable. So yes. And you say, will he come to my sisters for Christmas? I would say yes. 6 of Wands, victory. Chariot, again, traveling for sure. And victory coming in for you. Success, good things. So yes and yes to you. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Anything coming up in November? Releasing burdens, 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles could just be feeling like things are not moving forward as you would like. I don't know, really weird. I've been doing the weekly readings. By the way, I've done from Sagittarius to Aries so far. So, or Scorpio to Aries, I should say. So if you are from Scorpio to Aries, I've done your weekly readings. They are up on the channel. But Brittany X, I would say that a lot of people have been getting this energy for November. So I feel like there could be just like a weird energy in November where people feel like they're not seeing results. But I would say this is like the calm before the storm, but a good storm, whatever you would call that, because once Jupiter moves into Capricorn by the end of the year, I think things are going to look a lot better. 10 of Wands, though, releasing burdens in your life. 4 of Swords, yeah, maybe more of a recovery period for you in November. Like, again, that seems to be true for everybody. Mercury retrograde, right? So I feel like a lot of people could be going back over things, but 10 of Wands, like releasing things you don't need anyway. So I feel like that could be your November. Nirvani, hello. Amanda, hello. Esmeralda, good evening. Thank you for being here. And JC, you heard that. Okay, good. Axis Mundi, hello. I have not seen you in a while. Princess Gems, hello. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Like I said, everybody, we're going to get started in like 10 minutes or so. And I am going to go in order tonight. I just have a feeling it's going to be one of those nights where if I don't go in order, the timestamps will be backwards. So we'll just go in order for now. Everything else I'll mix up. Carla, hello. Thank you for being here. Leon, hello. Thank you for being here. And welcome. Reina, hello. Welcome. And Leon, I always type her when I'm typing hey on my phone, so I totally get it. That happens to me all the time. All right. Christina, hello. Thank you for being here. Casey, hello. Thank you for being here as well. Welcome. Juliana, welcome, and thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Karen Attaway, hello. Karen, thank you for being here as well. Really appreciate it. That's not good. Let's fix that. Leon, my autocorrect has been all over the place. It just is. Even words that I type in the right way, they still get corrected to something else. So, Mercury retrograde, right? Axis is right. Yes, smash that like button. Please, let's get these videos out there. Victoria, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And Jackie, hello. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm assuming as always, the notification didn't go out, so That's probably what is going on. Let's see. Yeah, maybe it did. Not sure. What is the chicken on the plant shelf? The chicken on the plant shelf is a chicken that I saw, and I just had to have it. So that's why there's a chicken on the plant shelf. It just looks so ridiculous. Sandrine, thank you for the super chat. I feel like you should be productive at this time, so I would do productive things is what I would say to you. We're doing an early bird collective. Thank you to KC. So let's do a collective for all you early birds that are here. So let's see what we get for everyone here in the collective. All right. For everyone here in the collective, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Four Wands. I feel like a lot of you could be just making kind of like slow, steady steps towards freedom. Four Wands could be marriage, but again, Four Wands is like a card of freedom and having freedom. It's like celebration because of freedom or being free. So I feel like a lot of you could just be taking the steps to create more freedom in your life. Six of Pentacles is just steps, like steps forward in a lot of ways. So whatever it is you're working on, keep working on it, I would say to you for everyone here in the collective, because it's going to lead to more freedom. Again, some of you could be taking steps towards marriage as well. So if you're in a relationship or if you're getting into a relationship, there could be something that happens in this relationship that's marriage related or very positive. But mostly I'm getting freedom off of these two cards. Next, everyone in the collective has the Nine of Swords. What's this about? Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords. I feel like everybody needs to get out of your head, number one. I would also say if you're in a relationship or getting into a relationship, no stinking thinking with these cards. This could be like you get into a relationship and something weird happens when it's like, and you create these stories in your head. To me, these two cards together can represent kind of like negative stories that play over and over and over in your head, and then they become a reality because you're thinking about them. So I feel like everybody needs to get out of their heads with these cards. I also feel like this could be fears of like temporary weird situations. I don't know. Like in the weekly readings, there was like a bunch of weird stuff that just kept coming up. And I feel like people could be dealing with like little minor bumps in the road. I feel like you just need to realize that they are just bumps in the road. They are temporary if you're going through something, and it's not something that's going to last forever. So everybody get out of your head. And finally here you have the Eight of Cups for everybody, Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like everybody's like moving. Like it's almost like this is exactly what's happening. I'm going to tell you all what's happening, collective. What is happening is that the universe is showing us exactly what we don't want. So I feel like we need to draw our focus to what we do want. If we keep thinking about what we don't want, that's exactly what we're going to get. So even though the universe is saying like, hey, you don't want this stuff in your life, whatever it is, could be people, places, things, could be a relationship, could be a business, whatever. It's like, this is saying like, okay, now you know that you don't want it. So stop focusing on not wanting it and start focusing on what you do want with the Ace of Wands. Start focusing on your desires. Yeah, and your dreams with the Page of Cups here. So I feel like everybody needs to focus on their desires and their dreams and not the stuff that where it's like where you are feeling left out in the cold or just left out in general. So I feel like everybody needs to change their focus. Again, Eight of Cups to me can represent a deeper meaning, and it can say that you could be like looking into things too deeply as well. So be careful of like going down crazy rabbit holes. But overall, I actually like this because, like I said, I feel like once we know what we don't want, then we can focus on what we do want, and we get it, right? As long as we change our focus. So collective, change your focus with those cards. But that was pretty good. Sue Blaze, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say cards for next week. You have the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, feeling happy, feeling fulfilled. Probably a straightforward week as always, Sue. The Three of Diamonds or Three of Pentacles is just like straightforward work energy or just working in general. So I feel like you could be working or working on a team or being put on a team, anything like that. Nine of Cups would be a wish. So I feel like there could be wish fulfillment coming in for you or just happiness in general coming in next week. It doesn't have to be because of any like specific situation. It could just be because of just happiness in general. So that's kind of what I feel for you, and I like it. So that looks good, Sue. Thank you, Sue. Really appreciate it. Ara, hello, by the way. Annette, good evening. Thank you for being here. Annette, I'm assuming you picked me, not the dishes. I totally get that. Makes a lot of sense. I'm way better than dishes. That is very true. Nobody wants to do dishes. Ever. Boring. Right? I made spaghetti. That sounds delicious. Yeah, it looks like autocorrect is getting everybody tonight. So, luckily, everybody here, I am a master at translating things that were not typed in the wrong way, or the right way, I should say. Robert, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Barb, is it 555? It was 555. Right. What's good, Tarot? Hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Robert, hello, if I didn't say that, by the way. Virgo Love, good evening. Thank you for being here. I'm actually going to switch decks. This deck is a little bit floppy. And I don't like these floppy decks. They're just too floppy, right? I can't text and do dishes. Nobody can. You shouldn't be getting your phone wet. That's what that boils down to. Wet phone is not good. Diana, hello. And posting with the creepy eyes. I like it. The best. Yanni, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Let's do this. Okay. There we go. Bad vibe. Christelle, hello. Thank you for being here. And Sabrina, good evening. Vivian. Yeah, my dry sense of humor. I don't know what you're talking about. But thank you for being here. Of course. Ruth, hello. Thank you for being here. Diana, what is your... Oh my god. Am I supposed to... You know what? I will try to remember to use the Zombie Tarot tomorrow night. I was supposed to use it tonight. I totally forgot. But it's really far away from me right now. Veronica, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card, can you throw me a card? You have the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Love it. Moving towards success and moving towards good things. So Eight of Wands is moving towards success, and also quick movement. Ace of Pentacles is moving towards an offer. So could be a very good week. Could be any type of offer coming in for you. I also am just getting good news as well. Eight of Wands, good news. The Ace of Pentacles can just represent receiving good news about something. So I feel like this is just good news coming in for you for the week. I love it. So that's really good. We have time to get it. I could get it. Yes. Where is it? That is the only problem. All right. I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back, everybody. I'm gonna turn off my camera real quick. All right, we're back. Oh, Diana, Tarot of the Lucid Slumber. I will have to... I do have Tarot of the Lucid Slumber. I don't have it with me here, but I could start using that again. I stopped using it because the... it's a nice deck, but they were like sticking together, the cards. So I wasn't crazy about that. Yeah, no pants. Chances are, if I'm reading, I'm not wearing pants, people. So that's why we turn the camera off, right? All right, enough talking about pants here. Let's get started. We are going to do Aries. Aries, this is your reading for from the 30th to the 31st, or I should say the 30th and the 31st. So Aries, let's see. Aries, you start off with the Two of Wands here, and the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're coming up in a very strong leadership position here. The Two of Wands, to me, is a card of leadership and taking the lead. And it's also a card of personal power as well. And the King of Wands could be you. It's like your energy coming up in a very strong leadership position here over the next few days. This kind of just says over the next couple of days that you could be becoming more successful, or there could be a certain level of success for you, or it could say that you kind of just can take the lead in your life and take control and get the things you want. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is just you kind of like taking control of things that you desire or moving towards them. For others, I do feel a choice here, but I feel this is one of those weird circumstances where I feel like some of you could be almost having chances in a choice, meaning like if you have a choice between two things in your life, it's like maybe you have the opportunity to test both things out. So I would say do it if you have that opportunity. Next, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is luck changing in your finances, but probably in the future. Again, probably not these 2 days, or maybe you are getting news or something like that your finances are improving. But to me, the Eight of Pentacles is material success on the horizon, and the Wheel of Fortune is a turnaround. So I feel like there could be a turnaround for you in your finances, or there could just be more luck in your finances as well. I also feel like some of you could be like in a down moment as well in your finances, where maybe it feels like you're making less money, or maybe not as much money as you thought is coming in. But again, the Wheel of Fortune spins, right? It's just cycles. So it says that you need to believe that things are going to change. You need to believe that things are basically going to turn around, and they will. So I feel like for some of you, it could be that kind of change. For others, I do feel like this could be like a raise or a promotion. I haven't gotten that for you in a while, Aries, but I do feel like there could be opportunities for you to get a raise or a promotion. And it could be like surprising with that Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like this could be a good thing for you, Aries. And yeah, I feel like it could be like a welcome surprise as well in work. So I like that. And finally here, Aries, you have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this could be like opportunities to socialize. So I would take advantage of social opportunities here, Aries. Knight of Wands to me, just every once in a while, I just feel like it's just talking about friends or friendship, or spending time with people. So I feel like some of you will have opportunities to spend more time with people in your life that you want to spend more time with, or you will be having more like social opportunities as well, which I also think will be pretty good for you. I also feel like for some of you, you're very like charming and passionate at this time. So I would start moving towards like love. If you're looking for love, this would say get out there, be more daring as well. The King of Pentacles, this could also represent like starting a business. The Knight of Wands asks us to take a risk almost. It's a card of being very daring and kind of like taking a risk in certain ways. And the King of Pentacles is the card of being enterprising. So I feel like for some of you, this could be financial ideas that you have that could be very profitable for you. I also just feel like this says you're good at something. The King of Pentacles is a card of just being like highly, very good at a certain skill set. It's a card of being like adept at something. It's also the card of being very reliable as well, and being able to support something. So I feel like some of you are kind of like displaying these traits at work, and I feel like it's going to be good for you. And so like I would ask for a raise or ask for a promotion if you want one and you haven't gotten one in a while, because again, I feel like you kind of are providing the results to the place you work at, and I feel like that's all that matters. For others, I do feel like this could be new love coming in, could be an earth sign. I think you had Earth showing up in your weekly reading that I did today, Aries, so I would get out there. But this could also be a specific person coming in for you as well. But that's that, Aries. Aries, that looks pretty good. So thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. What do we have for you, Taurus people? Taurus, you have the King of Cups and the Judgment card. I feel like for some of you, this could be feeling pulled towards a job for sure. The King of Cups could be like an offer. Judgment is your inner calling. So I feel like for some of you, I'm just getting like a job offer or a business offer of some sort. So I would move towards any offers that you're receiving here, Taurus. I feel like they could be, very good for you. This could be like returning to work. King of Cups to me can just be a return to something. So I feel like some of you could be returning to something. I also feel like this could be you needing to like not tolerate your circumstances is what's popping into my head. The King of Cups is the card of being tolerant, but I almost feel like the opposite. And I feel like this is saying like you need to make some changes here so that you can move more towards your like true purpose or your inner calling in your life. I also feel for others, this is just very simply talking about a rebirth, but I feel like it's like personal. It's just you. King of Cups would be like your emotions. I do feel like this could be love as well. You've had water showing up in your readings in the past, so I feel like there could be a water sign coming in for some of you. Next, you show up here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Moon card. Yeah, it could be a Pisces. Pisces has shown up for you in the past as well, Taurus. It could be any sign, but it could be a Pisces showing up for some of you. But I feel like this is saying that you need to kind of like step off on a path where maybe you do have certain fears or worries or doubts. The Moon can represent like fears, worries, doubts, and all these other things. And it can also represent kind of like a certain level of being surprised by something in your life. The Moon, it's a card of bewilderment. It's a card of being almost not shocked, but kind of being bewildered by something happening in your life. But At the same time, the moon says you have the keys necessary to get through anything that could be surprising you at this time. And the Queen of Pentacles to me is a card of like new resources coming into your life. I do feel like new resources. This could be financial, but it could also just be like emotional. It could just be like your personal power. Maybe you've done like personal work, personal development work, and now you're better able to handle like certain events that happen in your life that may be better than you ever have in the past. And that's kind of what I feel. I feel very like personal development stuff going on here for you, Taurus. So it's almost like you are being rebuilt with these cards, or you are kind of rebuilding yourself with these cards, and I feel like that's a good thing for you. Next, you have the Three of Cups and the Page of Swords. I feel like for some of you, this could be an ex spying on you from the past. I feel like there probably was a third-party situation, and I would move away from it. Again, this is not going to be true for all of you. This is just a general reading. So again, take it for what it's worth. For others, I feel like this could be you needing to socialize. Again, Three of Cups to me is just the card of community, the card of like needing to get out there, and it's a card of like also needing to have fun as well. It is a card of fun, but it's a card of community. So I feel like some of you need to get out there and socialize. Page of Swords is like saying you need to explore your social life, or you need to get out there and spend time with people. To me, the Page of Swords is like a card that requires strength. So again, maybe some of you don't want to socialize. Trust me, I get it. I'm a Pisces. I never want to socialize. So I feel like some of you need to use your strength to get out there and spend time with other people. For others, this could be like asking people for help in certain areas of your life. And same thing, it could just say that you need to use your like strength to be able to do that. But that's what I got for you, Taurus. So thank you, Taurus. And Gemini. Let's see what we have for you, Gemini. Gemini, you have the Emperor here and the Seven of Cups. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying don't get off the path, basically. So if you're like working towards something, just keep moving forward exactly as you are. Don't try to make too many changes. Seven of Cups can say like, maybe we are like starting a business, or maybe we're starting a new job and maybe we're not seeing results as well. And this could basically say, the Seven of Cups says, do not allow like things to get you off the path, even if you're not seeing results in whatever new thing you have started. Seven of Cups is kind of like can bring in distractions into our lives, and it can make things seem like we have to make a change or whatever when we really don't. So I would just say, I feel like this is saying just kind of stay on the path. For some of you, I feel like this could be an Aries coming in for you in love. That's not going to be true for all of you, but I do feel like it could be like an Emperor type person, maybe somebody who's like more of a leader, somebody who is like a father, or it could be somebody who is like an authority figure or trying to become some sort of authority figure in life as well. And again, the Seven of Cups, I feel like is just saying don't allow there to be outside distractions that cause like problems, basically. Next, you have the Nine of Pentacles here and the Ten of Swords. I feel like for some of you, this is you having gone through a breakup in the past. Nine of Pentacles just says you are kind of like single at this time. But the Nine of Pentacles is like the card of self-reliance, being able to rely on yourself and being perfectly fine doing that. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing that. To me, it's also a card of discipline as well. I do feel like some of you need to be disciplined to avoid the Ten of Swords type of moment. Ten of Swords is like rock bottom or bottoming out in certain ways, and it can also be a card of blaming external circumstances for problems that are occurring in your life. So I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is just talking about that kind of discipline, having the discipline to take responsibility for things that are going on in your life. I'm not saying you need to do this. I'm just saying you are. I feel like you are doing this. So, this is probably a good thing. For others, this could just be moving. Ten of Swords to me can just simply represent a move. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. So I feel like some of you could be moving just in general. But for others, like I said, I feel like it's about needing to take responsibility in your life. But like I said, I kind of feel like you are with this Nine of Pentacles anyway. So I wouldn't really worry about that. I also feel like for some of you, this could be talking about refinement. Nine of Pentacles is about like kind of refining something, like working something over again. So it could be anything. It could be a relationship, a business, a job, your health, pretty much anything. So if you're doing any of that like detailed work on something in your life, this says there will be kind of like more success because of it. And finally, you have the Star and the Ace of Pentacles. Love it. I feel like you're heading towards a wish here with the Star and the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles to me is the path to marriage as well, Gemini. So I feel like some of you could be like on a path to getting married. If you're looking for love or hoping to find love, I feel like this could be saying that you are kind of getting out there and finding love that could lead to marriage. The Star to me can also be like inspiration, coming in for you. Ace of Pentacles, this could be like inspired to write a book or to start a personal project that turns into a business or something like that. So I feel like you need to kind of like trust your inspiration and follow your inspiration with these two cards. And so I do like to see that as well. I also feel like this could be hope, like something that brings in hope. The star can be something like that just pops in right into our lives. And I feel like this could be hope for like a brighter future with that Ace of Pentacles. So I do like to see that for you. I also feel like this could be talking about trust for some reason. The Ace of Pentacles can kind of be like a card of trust or trusting that things are going to work out. So I feel like that trust will help you the most here, Gemini. But Gemini, I like it. That looks pretty good. All right, Cancer. What do we have for you, Cancer people? And Cancer. Cancer, you have the Knight of Cups coming up first here, and the Fool. I feel like you need to take a leap of faith towards someone new. So if you have someone who's like a knight in shining armor type person coming in for you in love, I would say the Fool says jump right towards it. Take the leap of faith, start the journey, start the new beginning in your life. I also feel like this could be you, just being more spontaneous, more kind of like go with the flow, and that could bring in a lot of opportunities for you as well, Cancer. The Knight of Cups can represent like our dreams, and it can also represent like our imagination, or like things that we imagine for ourselves. So I feel like for some of us, it's like we could imagine certain things in our lives that we want. The Fool says we just need to take the leap of faith towards them. But the Fool is about faith. It's about like realizing that we just need to believe that something's going to work out. And if we do that, if we just take the steps to make it happen, it will work out, right? So it's like I always tell people, like, people come to me in love, and they're always like, is this person a player, or is this going to work out? I'm like, just go through the relationship. Don't worry about whether it's going to work out or not. So, like, first off, I'm a big believer, if we're going into a relationship, and if we're thinking, oh, is this going to work out or not, then we're automatically thinking it's not going to work out. So we're putting out bad energy in the first place. So this kind of just says, have faith in whatever it is you're doing at this time. Definitely could be love. Definitely could be a water sign. Next, you have the Two of Cups in the, what the heck is this? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there could be a perfect match in love coming in for you with that Two of Cups. It could be somebody who's very like significant for you, somebody who makes you very happy. The Two of Pentacles to me can be a card of being like needing to be flexible in a situation. I do feel that for some of you, like as far as love is concerned, like I feel like for some of you, it's like love could be coming in, but maybe like you're meeting someone who is really busy right now. And so maybe the flexibility is you're just going to, for like a short amount of time, maybe you're going to have to deal with not seeing them as much as you want. For others, it could be like maybe you're meeting someone who lives far away, right? And so maybe you're gonna have to be a little bit flexible for a short amount of time before you can live together, or whatever the case may be. So I feel like some of you, this is talking about flexibility. For some of you, I feel like you could be healing from a juggling situation for sure. Yeah, you have the Four of Swords at the end. So I feel like for some of you, you could have been dating someone who was like dating other people or something like that. Or maybe they picked someone over you. And again, you could be kind of like healing from those moments as well. For those of you who are not interested in love, I feel like this could be a job. Again, Two of Pentacles to me can just sometimes represent a perfect match with a job, or like a new business, whatever it is you're doing. And the Two of Cups, again, perfect match, something that makes you happy. And finally here, Cancer, we have the Four of Swords and the Tower. Yeah, I feel like some of you could be healing up from a Tower moment in love specifically. And I feel like you are kind of like healing from that as well. So the Four of Swords would say healing. For others, I feel like you could have just gone through a Tower moment. And I feel like you're just kind of like rebuilding after a period of time. For others, I feel like this could also be saying that it's time for you to start rebuilding the tower. So it's like maybe you had a tower moment, maybe you went through a difficult breakup, and the Four of Swords says like you took your time to withdraw, you took your time to heal, and now it's time to like get back out there again and start dating, for example. Or maybe you lost something, maybe you had some sort of loss, and the Four of Swords could be saying, okay, like you had the loss, now it's time to like try to rebuild. For others, I'm getting a bunch of stuff here. For others, I feel like this could also be saying that you are just needing to realize that things can be rebuilt. Like, it's not the end is what this is saying. So if you have gone through a tower moment, I feel like this is saying like things can be fixed, things will get better, but I feel like you have to like start putting the work in to do that. For others, I feel like this could just be some other sudden change in your life, but it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Again, tower to me can just simply be a move, or changing jobs can just represent some sort of sudden change in your life. So I feel like some of you could be going through that, Cancer, but Cancer, I like that. So thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. What do we have for you, Leo people? And Leo, let's see what's going on for you. Leo, you have the Temperance card coming up first in the Six of Cups. For some of you, I feel like this is about balance. Like, I feel like this is saying, like, especially in love. Like, I feel like this is saying in love, make sure you're putting in the same amount as the other person, or vice versa. It could be the other person that needs to balance out the love. So I feel like for some of you, it could be talking about a love situation where there is just a little bit of off-balancedness here. I don't think it's a bad thing. I feel like it's just saying that there's an opportunity for you to create more balance in a love situation. For others, I feel like this Six of Cups could be like an offer of goodwill. Like, I feel like this could be somebody trying to apologize from the past. Six of Cups can be someone, like, again, trying to do that. It is a card of goodwill and like somebody making an offer of good, like faith or goodwill in your life. And I do feel like that could be happening for you, like in love. And I do feel like it could be someone from the past, and I feel like it could kind of bring more balance into your life. Again, I wouldn't necessarily let this person back into your life. You have the Death card and the World card here, which would say this needs to end. For others, I feel like this is saying that there will be more happiness in your life, like mixing two things together. The Temperance card to me can just represent mixing two seemingly different things together, but coming up with some sort of great solution. So it can represent, maybe you have two different business ideas, maybe they need to be mixed together, and maybe it could lead to a lot of success for you. So I feel like you need to think about that with those cards. Next, you have the Death card and the Seven of Pentacles here. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that something is changing. Seven of Pentacles is a card of change. I always say Seven of Pentacles, this guy's got 6 pentacles behind him and 1 pentacle under his arm, and he's walking away normally. So it kind of says that he is making a change on something that he's been working on for a very long period of time, but he's bringing the knowledge forward with him. So this could be like a job change or a business change, where it's like maybe you are leaving a job or a business that you've been in for a long time, but you're probably upgrading is what you're doing. So I feel like a lot of you could be like upgrading your business, upgrading your job. You could just be upgrading your life in general here, Leo. And I feel like these upgrades are great for you. So whatever changes you're making, I feel like they're going to be very positive with that Seven of Pentacles there. So I do like to see that. I also feel like this could be like assessment as well. The Seven of Pentacles can represent like assessing the work that you're doing, like taking a moment to pause and looking at the work you're doing and kind of focusing on what does work and what doesn't work. And then it says just start working on whatever works, right? So I feel like a lot of you could be taking that pause to say, okay, like certain activities I have work or I do in my business or work better. And I feel like you could be focusing on those things. I feel like I've been saying this to you all year. So that's what I would be doing. I feel like you're looking for bigger rewards as well here, Leo. So I feel like you're looking for like to have bigger rewards for the work that you're doing. And I feel like it's available to you. So make the change here. And finally, you have the World card and the Seven of Wands. 2 sevens, internal fears that don't exist, Leo. So I feel like it's definitely time to let go of your fears. For some of you, the World, this could be you resisting the change that needs to happen here. The World is like cycles, but with the Seven of Wands, it could be like a little bit of resistance to this is what I feel. This isn't what these cards mean, but this is kind of what's popping into my head. So I feel like some of you could need to like allow some sort of change to happen. I also feel like this could be talking about you being kind of like having a very strong belief in your goals. The World is your goals, your desires, things that you want. And it's really the card of accomplishments. So I feel like there are certain accomplishments that you want. The Seven of Wands is the card of conviction, the card of like knowing like you know that something is going to happen. So I feel like the more sure that you are that you're going to reach your goals or that you are going to get your accomplishments, the better. And I feel like you need to kind of like get into that headspace that you are going to make something happen. But I do feel like there are accomplishments coming in for you here, Leo. So I definitely like to see that. But Leo, really good. I feel like some of you could be moving or traveling as well with that World card, of course. But thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo, what do we have for you, Virgo people? And Virgo. Virgo, you have the Queen of Swords here, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there could be love coming in for you, but I feel like you have to open up to it. And I feel like I always say this to you, Virgo. So the Queen of Swords could be like a little bit of a closed off energy for sure. And so I feel like you need to like open up to love. To me, it could also be a card of experience as well, the Queen of Swords. And so a lot of you could have a lot of experiences in love. And that could be maybe why you are, if you are feeling defensive in love or feeling like you don't want love, that could be why. For others, I feel like this is saying, like, the Queen of Swords is a very, like, witty card. It's a card of, like, having wit. So I feel like you need to use that to be more successful in love. Like, I feel like you need to show that side of yourself. For others, I feel like this could be you just kind of being very straightforward as far as your desires are concerned. So, like, you could be finding yourself being very straightforward with the people in your life, and some people might not like that, but, oh well, is what I'd say to you. I feel like you're just going for what you want here, Virgo. I don't see a problem with that at all. Next, you have the Five of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Again, this could be why some of you are kind of maybe more closed off in love right now. Five of Cups, of course, regret, sadness about the past, or feeling like a loss from the past. The Ten of Pentacles says you could have lost a person that you thought you were going to marry. Ten of Pentacles, to me, is the best love card in the deck. To me, it is the card of finding your treasure in a person, finding someone who is treasure to you. So that could be why you're a little bit closed off here. To me, it's also the card of permanence, the Ten of Pentacles. So again, I feel like some of you thought you were going to have something permanent, but maybe it didn't work out. For others, I feel like this is saying you are moving towards someone who could be more permanent in love. For others, the Ten of Pentacles, of course, is a card of affluence. And it's also a card of permanence again. So there could be a job for you coming in that leads to a lot of success. I feel like it's in your control. You have the Chariot and the Sun at the end, really positive. But I do feel like, as I always say to you, Virgo, I feel like there's some sort of change that needs to occur. For you, Virgo, it's very specific. It's more like a move. So I feel like some of you could literally be needing to move where you live. Or it doesn't even have to be that kind of move. It could just be moving jobs, changing jobs. Or it could be making some other moves, like asking for a raise or a promotion at your current job. It's sometimes I think I say move and people think they have to literally move. But it's it could be any type of movement in your life that leads to this right here, permanence, affluence, and all those other good things as well. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of convention as well. It's the card of the way things have always been done, kind of. And it's also the card of, that just says, if you have a job, don't try to reinvent the wheel. If you're starting a business at this time, this card says don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just do what has always worked, and that will work best. And finally, you have the Chariot and the Sun. So the Sun, the best card in the deck. So I feel like there's a lot of attention and good energy coming in for you with the Sun. I also feel like you could be stepping into your own greatness with the Sun is what's popping into my head, Virgo. So it's a card of empowerment, I feel, for you. And I don't know that I would really consider the Sun to be a card of empowerment, but that's what's popping into my head. So we're going to say it. And I also feel like the Chariot is some sort of victory. My only problem with this, two amazing cards here, Virgo, but if I was being super picky about this, is the Sun is the card of assurance, needing to be assured that there is going to be a victory before the victory happens. I always get this for you, Virgo, so I feel like you need to realize that it's you really can't ask the universe for results in advance. Sometimes it happens, we get lucky and we get results on something, or we kind of are able to see the future or future outcome, so we feel a little bit more comfortable making some sort of change. But I feel like for whatever reason, Virgo, I always get this for you, I feel like saying you just have to make the change, whatever changes you're thinking about making, and then you will get the results. So, again, I'm being super picky here, but that's my job. So that's what I'd say here. For others, this could be a very assertive energy, so I feel like a lot of you could be asserting yourself in successful in work, which will make you more successful. So I'd say don't be afraid to stand up for yourself or assert yourself with these two cards. But there you go, Virgo. I like that, Virgo. I like that a lot. So thank you, Virgo. Libra, let's see what we got for you, Libra people. And Libra. Libra, you have the Strength card in the Hangman. I feel like some of you have been stuck for a very long time or have been delayed from things that you want with these two cards. And I feel like you just need to keep moving forward, basically. There's no good answer here. For some of you, I feel like this could be a Leo coming in for you in love. So you've had Leo show up multiple times. Yeah, I feel like there could be a very passionate relationship coming in for you. I feel like there's a need to relax into it is what's popping into my head. Really weird message. So again, you might have someone coming in. Maybe they make you feel a little high-strung or something. I don't really know what it is. I feel like their way of living is just so different than your way of living. I don't think this is a bad thing. Sometimes I think if we get with someone who has a certain way of living, as long as we know up front, then we're fine. Things will probably be fine as long as we can accept that. I feel like where the problems will come, this is very specific, Libra, is what I'm going to say to you. But I feel like, that if this is for you, I feel like if you meet someone where maybe they make you angry or something like that, but I feel like they're not doing anything. I feel like it's just their life, right? So I feel like as long as you can be okay with that or get to a point where you're okay with the way they live, things will be fine. For others, I feel like you need to set yourself free from something, but I feel like you are with this Strength card. So wherever you've been stuck, I feel like this is forward movement. Next, you have the Ace of Wands and the Devil. So I feel like there could be a very strong connection with someone coming into your life here with the Ace of Wands. Could be a very strong sexual connection with both of these cards here. If that's what you want, that's fine, of course. But if you want more than that, then this could be saying that that you could be getting into a connection where maybe it's not going to develop beyond that. So it feels kind of like a fly-by-night relationship. I feel like you will know Leo. I feel like you will know Libra. So I feel like if you are getting into something that's more of like a one-night stand, it doesn't even feel like, it feels like a multi-night stand to me, Libra, is what I'd say to you. But if you're getting into something that is like that, I feel like you will know up front. So it's not like it's going to be hidden from you, but just something to think about. For others, I feel like this could just be very strong desires that you have. And I feel like you could be feeling a very strong attachment to the things you desire. So it's like you feel a very strong connection with the things that you want. And I feel like you're just going to be moving towards them here with the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is also a card of creation. So I feel like you are creating like new things that you want. For others, I feel like you do need courage to like remove toxic things from your life. It seems like people to me. So I feel like there could be like certain toxic people in your life. And I feel like you need to kind of get away from them with these cards. But yeah, relationship-wise, I don't know. I'm really focused on that meat on the bone. I know that's gross, but like I feel like saying literally that there is more meat on the bone. So I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you're getting to a relationship, but it's like maybe you're not getting the meat of the relationship. Maybe you're not getting everything you want. Maybe you're just getting the sexual connection, or it could even be a different type of part of the connection as well. But I feel like something could be missing. I feel like this can be fixed, like I said, with those first two cards. Like, I feel like there just needs to be communication, or just realizing that you could be meeting someone where maybe you're both just at different points in your life at this time, and but maybe eventually you'll meet up, like, at the same point. So it's like a time thing to me. I feel like with time, things could be really good. So that's what I'd say there. And finally, you have the King of Swords, or the Knight of Swords, sorry, and the Three of Wands. Definitely moving. I feel like a lot of you could be moving with these two cards. Three Wands can be like moving forward into the future, traveling. It's a card of exploration, foresight, and also originality as well. And the Knight of Swords is like you charging forward towards something. So I feel like some of you could be moving towards something new with these two cards, and it could be a move. For others, the Knight of Swords to me can be a card of just like it can be a card of daily routine changes, or changes that you make to yourself even. So I feel like some of you could be making changes. On top of that, I feel like these two cards are asking you to make a choice. The Knight of Swords is a card of like incisive action. It's a card of being your own authority as well. And it's a card of being very logical. So I feel like some of you need, like maybe you're thinking about making a change, or with the Three of Wands, or maybe you're thinking about exploring something new, or maybe you're thinking about even doing something original with this Three of Wands as well. And this is kind of like saying, it's time for you to like move towards something that you are thinking about doing. So I feel like you need to do it with these cards here, Libra. But Libra, that looks pretty good. So thank you, Libra. All right, Sagittarius, or Scorpio. How many? Oh my God! Like, how many times have I almost skipped Scorpio? 1,000,000 times. Sorry, Scorpio. Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you, Scorpio people, and Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Four of Pentacles here and the Page of Cups. Yeah, it could be love coming in for you. I feel like it could be a water sign coming in for you as well. So I do feel like for some of you, there could be a water sign coming in. I feel like this person's like very stable. And yeah, this could lead to marriage, by the way, Scorpio. So I feel like there could be a good relationship coming in for you. Something very stable, and something that you'll want to hold on to for a while. You have the Four of Wands coming up, the Ace of Swords moving towards like a victory. So I feel like this could be love coming in for you here. For others, I feel like this says it's time to let go of a past relationship. So I feel like some of you do need to let go of something from the past. For others, I do feel like this could be somebody else. Like, I feel like it could be a past relationship that is being possessive of you. So I would be careful of that type of like control type of energy from anybody from the past. If you're not looking for love, this could definitely be just, stability in your finances, more or less. Next, you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands. I feel like some of you could be getting into a relationship. Ace of Swords is like, hitting your mark, being successful, having a victory, and it's also a card of like truth and justice. So I feel like there could be like marriage material potential coming in for you in love, and this could just say that you should move towards it. So if you're looking for love, I would just move towards someone new. Could lead to marriage. For others, as I always say, to me, this is definitely freedom. And it could also be excitement as well. The Four Wands can represent excitement. That's what's really popping into my head, Scorpio. And I never say that about the Four Wands, but like the people are normally celebrating on the Four Wands. You know, it's a card of celebration, but more or less it's really a card of excitement. And the Ace of Swords could be like some sort of news that's coming in for you that makes you very excited, or some sort of communication that's coming in for you that gets you very excited as well. So I do feel excitement here with these two cards for you, Scorpio. I feel like it's good. So I like that. And finally, you have the Five of Wands and the King of Swords. To me, this is more about you kind of like dealing with conflict. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with conflict at work or in business. And this would just say that really that you have all the wisdom necessary to get around this conflict. For a small percentage of you, I do feel like this could be justice at work. The King of Swords to me can represent like if you're dealing with like sexual harassment, or if you're dealing with any type of problems like that at work, this can represent you kind of going through some sort of justice situation where you get justice for something along those lines. For others, I feel like this could be like minor hassles that are coming up in your life. And the King of Swords just says, again, I feel like you have all the knowledge necessary to get through some sort of hassle. To me, these two cards would also represent maintaining your cool and kind of maintaining maintaining your ethics in some sort of issue. So even if people are not, or like talking behind your back, or if people are doing negative things to you, these two cards are saying, keep your ethics and stay ethical and moral, and you will come out on top in the end. So even if you're going through something with like jealousy or gossip with other people, or it could be anything, this just says stay ethical and things will work out best. But that's what I got for you, Scorpio. So thank you, Scorpio. All right, Sag. Now we can do Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I'm going to have to drop a shuffle because I only have one zombie tarot. So let's shuffle for you, Sagittarius. Welcome everybody that's here, by the way. I have done from Scorpio all the way through to Aries for the weekly reading. So if you have not checked out the weekly readings, make sure to do that in the video tab. Make sure to drop a like and a comment on those videos as well. And feel free, even if you're not one of those signs, feel free to watch those videos and drop a like and a comment, because YouTube keeps hiding my videos. So if you want to help me out, that would be great. Everybody just comment, like random videos, and maybe one day YouTube will show my videos, but who knows? All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. Sag, one more shuffle here. And actually, I lied. Two more. Or one more from there. So, let's see. All right, Sagittarius. And Sag. Sagittarius, you have the Fool card coming up first here, and the King of Wands. So I feel like this is you needing to take some sort of leap of faith towards something new here. So I feel like you need to take a leap of faith at this time with the Fool card. I feel like this is more just talking about a new beginning for you. The Fool is a new beginning, so this could be anything. It could be like a job. It could be a new creative project. It could be a new you as well. The King of Wands can also represent inspiration. It can also represent creativity, or kind of like a new beginning in certain ways. So I feel like that's what this is saying. To me, the King of Wands could also be can be a card of being forceful, but for some of you, like, I feel like you need to force a new beginning. So for some of you, I feel like you need to like create some sort of new beginning in your life here with that King of Wands. For some of you, I do feel like it could be somebody in your life who is kind of being forceful, or who's trying to like push themselves onto you, or push their own ideas of life onto you as well. So I feel that's what this is saying, is that you could just be dealing with that, and I feel like you need to be bold, assertive, and kind of like stand up to this person if there's someone who's trying to force their BS onto your life here. Next, you have the Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Love it. Good news coming in, success, victory, luck. I mean, this is all sorts of good stuff here for you. I really feel like this is your personal vision. The Six of Wands can represent having gone through difficulties. I would say Six of Wands is normally like the guys, they've gone off to war, now they're returning from war, and they're getting good news or celebration, like people are cheering them on. But they still went to war. They went through a lot of difficulties, challenges, all that other stuff. So I feel like that's you, Sagittarius. And the Wheel of Fortune says like you are moving towards kind of like your personal vision. or you are moving more towards like a turning point in your life. So I feel like things are kind of turning around for you. This could also be your destiny coming in. So I feel like some of you are just like on a path to your destiny, and I really like that a lot for you here, Sagittarius. I feel like it could lead to like more success and good things as well. I also feel like for some of you moving, so I feel like I feel moving for everybody this year. I mean, like I said, to me, there's just a ton of moving energy in the astrology in general, so that doesn't really surprise me either. And finally here, Sagittarius, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands here. So I feel like there could be communication coming in for you here. Probably good news, but with that Six of Pentacles, I feel that this could be talking about knowledge. The Six of Pentacles is like a card of knowledge. It is a card of resources as well, but it's a card of like where you put your resources. You know, normally it's a guy with the balance and he's like handing out pentacles, but this could be you like deciding where you're going to put your energy and where you're not going to. Kind of like I said to Leo, very similar message for you, Sagittarius. So I feel like you could be deciding that. I also feel like you could be coming to conclusions and what's popping into my head. The Eight of Wands can be a card of conclusions, but it's not necessarily a card of coming to conclusions, but I feel like you are. I feel like you are like have gathered details about just people in your life or about certain situations, and it's like now you are drawing your conclusions, and it's like now you're deciding where you're going to put your energy, which I feel like is probably the best thing you could possibly do right now anyway, Sagittarius. So I just feel like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, Sag, and that's what I get for you. That looks really good. So thank you, Sagittarius. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for you, Capricorn people? And Capricorn. Well, let's see here. Capricorn, you have the Nine of Swords here and the Page of Swords. I feel like you could be worried or having worries with these two cards, and I feel like this could be like a certain amount of like suffering. Maybe not suffering, but you could be feeling like things are not going your way. The Page of Swords, I feel like, is saying that you need to like use your mind to get around things or to deal with things. So I feel like you have all the answers, or you will have all the answers you need to any sort of suffering or difficulties that you're dealing with. But the Page of Swords says you need to use your knowledge. So do it. I also feel like it says, the Page of Swords says, like, do your own research as well. So no matter what it is that you're dealing with, I feel like you need to do your own research or look into things so that you can be more successful here. I also feel like this could be you needing to be more, like, needing to be truthful in certain situations. So I would, tell the truth. I feel like you will, Capricorn, but I'm just saying. And I feel like also strength. The Page of Swords is a card of fortitude. It is a card of strength. So I feel like there are situations that require that. Next, you have the Hermit and the Empress. Yeah, I feel like you're very attracted at this time. Here, you have a water sign. Again, you always get this water sign showing up in your readings, Capricorn. So you also always get Virgo showing up in your readings as well. So there could be a Virgo coming in for some of you, or a water sign who is attracted to you. So I would get out there and find love. For others, this could be you kind of like coming out of the cold, coming out of hermit mode in a certain way, because the Empress is like going from winter to spring. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing that. I feel like some of you need to like get more in touch with your senses as well. It's like maybe you have a lot going on in your life. Maybe you're having a lot of difficulties, and maybe this is like made you lose focus, or maybe you have lost your focus because of it. So I feel like some of you, the Empress is like getting in touch with nature, getting in touch with your senses, or kind of like slowing things down and learning to enjoy certain moments in your life. And I feel like just kind of like being with the moment. So maybe meditation time, or taking time to just like look at something that you have in your life and just enjoying it, even if it's just for a minute. I feel like it'll kind of like change your focus in a better way. So I would do that with these two cards. And finally, you have the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Again, I feel like this could be love coming in for you. Definitely could be a water sign coming in for you. Somebody who's very probably like wise, calm. Somebody who's very diplomatic. Somebody who's very caring and tolerant as well. So I feel like that type of person could be coming in for you. Could be a water sign. Could be any sign. I feel like just somebody who has those traits if you're looking for love. For others, this would be new love, by the way, with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles to me says pick a new path. So I feel like it could be a new love for sure. For others, I feel like this is like the return of resources to your life. Queen of Pentacles to me is just like resources, or like money. So I feel like some of you, this could be money coming in for you in a lot of ways. I also feel like this could be just you having like people in your life that you can trust. The Queen of Pentacles is a card of like trustworthiness, or somebody who is trustworthy, like someone that you can rely on, or someone in your life who can help you. So again, make sure to like open up to other people. I feel like they want to help you with these two cards. I say the same thing to Virgo. So I feel like you earth signs need to like open up to other people. But that's that, Capricorn. So thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius. What do we have for you, Aquarius people? And Aquarius. Let's see. Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Sun and the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there could be an easy choice coming in for you here. If you are presented with a choice over the next few days, the Sun just says move towards the choice that is calling your attention. The Sun is your attention, where your attention is being drawn. I also feel like this could be health changes you're making. So Aquarius, if you're making any health changes, I feel like things could go or could be going very well there. I also feel like for some of you, the Two of Wands is like a card of, like I say, the Two of Wands to me is a card of originality. It's like a card of like having original ideas. As I always say, you are the innovator, Aquarius. So trust your innovative ideas or any inventive ideas you have for your life. I also feel like some of you could just be getting more attention. Like if you work in social media or if you work in anything that requires attention in your business or your job, I feel like you could be just getting positive attention here. Of course, if you're looking for love, Two of Wands says, take your personal power back, take back your power and use it to get more attention with these cards. This card wants you to be bold. The Two of Wands is the card of boldness. So I feel like some of you need to like stand out more if you want love. Next, you have the Judgment card and the Death card. Yeah, major rebirth for you. Both cards here kind of represent going through a rebirth in your life. So I feel like some of you are going through a rebirth with these two cards, and I feel like that's going to be good, obviously. I feel like for others, this could just be a transformation in your beliefs or the things that you desire in life. The Judgment card is like your inner calling, but to me, it can also just be things that you are feeling called to, and it could say that you are kind of like changing your beliefs about the things that you think you want in life, and that could be a good thing as well. For others, I feel like you're going through a transition that's going to be leading to more stability in your life. So I do like to see that. Any changes you're making, I'd say the problem with changes right now is I feel like they are like making people feel off balance, or they are off balance transformations that people are going through. So I feel like some of you are going through those types of changes. And because the Death card represents elimination, represents eliminating things from your life, which sometimes that's not comfortable to do. But I feel like the Judgment card is saying this is leading you down the right path. So even if you're going through uncomfortable change or shedding of things, I feel like this is very, very necessary with these two cards. And finally, you have the Six of Swords and the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like some of you are moving towards love here, obviously. And the Six of Swords could say that you are going to notice how your love life is going to pick up very, very quickly, because the Six of Swords to me is a card of momentum. And it says maybe things have been slow, but now maybe things are going to get faster. I feel like for a lot of you, I say this every single... I literally said this in your weekly reading that I did today, Aquarius. I feel like you need to move faster towards love or towards a love. So if you are in a relationship, I don't think it needs to like move super fast, but I just feel like there needs to be like a deeper commitment, which I said to you in your weekly reading today. Kind of get the same thing here. I think things are fine, but the Six of Swords just says if things have been moving forward the same rate for the whole time, it's like maybe things need to speed up a little bit more just so that it can get going, so it doesn't get stale, and just go nowhere. For others, I feel like this is like new love, so I feel like you're just moving on to something new here, love-wise, and I feel like it'll be very positive, of course. If you're not interested in love, I feel like this could be you matching up perfectly with like a place that you're moving to. So it could be like you're moving and you fall in love with the place. It could be you changing jobs and you fall in love with the job, or change your business and you fall in love with the business. It could be anything, but I feel like there's definitely positive change here. For some of you, I'm just getting recovery. Six of Swords can represent like the blues, like being sad, having been sad about something and then kind of recovering from the sadness. So I feel like some of you are just kind of recovering from sadness with these two cards. But that's what I get for you, Aquarius. So thank you, Aquarius. And Pisces, thank you for your patience as always, Pisces. Let's see what we have for you, Pisces people. And Pisces, what is going on for you? Pisces. Pisces, you have the Justice card, and what the heck is this? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is good, Pisces. I feel like this is like direct results of your work is what this is saying. So I feel like if you've been like wanting more money from your job, I feel like this could be more money coming in through a raise or a promotion, or just more money. If you have a business, same thing. I feel like justice to me is cause and effect. It says where you put your energy is what you're going to get back. So I feel like you could be getting a better return on your energy in work or in business. Nine of Pentacles says this is going to lead to much better results. So I do like to see that. I do feel like some of you need to be more disciplined like in work, so following a plan, of course, would be a good idea here, Pisces. But overall, I feel like this is definitely very positive for you with these two cards. I do feel like some of you are like needing to take responsibility over your finances. The Justice card is a card of responsibility, but overall, again, this would be rather positive for you. Knight of Pentacles, card of self-reliance, card of being able to take care of yourself. So I do feel that. I do feel like some of you need to make a choice here with the Justice card, but overall, I would say the choice will be positive. Next, you have the Six of Cups here and the Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you definitely need to let go of someone from the past. I feel like if you dealt with like a player type of person from the past or whatever, Pisces, I feel like you need to let this person go. I feel like some of you could be having thoughts of the past, or, you know, Mercury retrograde for Pisces every single time could be an ex coming back from the past. So I would be careful of that. For others, I feel like this could be I feel like this could be happiness coming in for you. Three Cups, celebration. So again, if you're looking for love, get out there and date with these two cards is what I would say to you here. Yeah, I feel like you need to let go of burdens from the past here, Pisces, as well. So if you're like holding on to anything from the past, Ten of Wands is saying like you're carrying the weight from this right here, past. Could be past love, doesn't have to be. It could be anything. So I feel like a lot of you need to kind of like release burdens at this time. Again, get out there and date if you're looking for love with that Three of Cups. For others, definitely more social time, Pisces. So these cards could represent needing to socialize more, needing to have more enjoyment in your life. So like through socializing, meeting new people, pretty much anything like that. I feel like you need to do that to bring more enjoyment into your life, or have more more moments that you enjoy in your life as well. What else? For others, I feel like this is just, like I said, happiness. Did I say that? I feel like this is just talking about happiness in your life in general. Next, Pisces, you have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like some of you could be very attracted to someone, and this could lead to marriage. Ace of Pentacles to me is the path to marriage. It could be a fire sign. It could be any sign. To me, the Knight of Wands is just like someone who's very charming, confident, daring, someone who's very adventurous and like passionate about life in general. So it could be a fire sign. It could be someone with fire in their chart, or just anybody who fits that mold. And Ace of Pentacles says that this could lead to marriage. For most of you, Pisces, I would say this is you needing to move towards things that you are passionate about. I've been saying all year, Pisces, money for you is in your passions, is in things like your hobbies, things that you enjoy doing. I feel like there could be a lot of financial potential in those things with the Ace of Pentacles, but it's like you have to work on those things to actually get them to work. I also feel like you could be being very practical at this time and grounded, which is probably a good thing, Pisces. So I feel like if you're being more like practical with your finances, or with the things that you work on, or just maybe just situations that you're dealing with, I feel like that's going to lead to the most success here for you with these cards. Yeah, I feel like you're heading towards a wish, Pisces, as always. I almost dropped it. The Star. You also have the Seven of Swords. I feel like let go of your fears. It's like saying the fears are the only thing that can hold you back from success and happiness. So you gotta let your fears go. I feel like you have to cut people out as well who are like lying, who are like liars, cheaters, stealers, people who are just not good enough, or who are just not good for you in general, is what I'd say. The Seven of Swords could represent someone who ran away from you, or it could represent you running away from things, Pisces. Again, don't run. I feel like you need to run towards things, not away from things with these two cards. But ultimately, Pisces, very good. So a lot of success there, a lot of good stuff coming in for you. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. As always, we are going to be doing a pick a card. So we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So let's just shuffle this real quick and get this going. So 1, 2, and 3 people for the pick a card. Let's see here. All right, 2 more shuffles. I'm actually going to spread and pick at random as well. So that's what we're going to do. And all right, here we go. And all right, 1, 2, and 3. All right. If you pick card number 1, you have the Four of Swords and the Lovers. I feel like for some of you, you could be recovering in love, going through a love recovery. It's like maybe, or you could be taking a break from love in general. You could also just be in a more positive relationship where that feels like a break, you know, from the typical type of relationship that you would get into. So it could be just like you getting into a more positive relationship. For others, this could be you kind of like having meditated on what you want in your life, with the Four of Swords. And the Lovers could say that you're now matching up perfectly with things that you want to work on in life. So love it, card number 1. If you pick card number 2, you have the King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you could be like gathering knowledge about your finances and looking to improve your finances or working extra hard to make more money. So I feel like some of you could be doing that. For others, this would be like creating more balance in your finances as well. So I feel like you could just be balancing out finances or kind of like making more money with these 2 cards. For others, I feel like this is like support coming in for you. So it could be like other people giving you money, or it could just be other people supporting you in work or business. And, you know, it could be very helpful, could lead to a lot of positive changes there. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Justice card. I feel like for some of you, this says clearly pick the new path. Queen of Pentacles, crossroads, says pick the new path. Justice, a decision needing to be made. It says like pick the new decision, basically pick the new thing. So if you're trying to make a choice, pick the new path with these 2 cards. For others, I feel like this is saying like more energy needs to be put into things that you desire. The Queen of Pentacles can represent like having a fear about whether or not you have the resources to make something work. Justice just says put the time in and it will work, or, you know, put the energy in, or, you know, this could be a commitment as well. Like maybe you're needing to commit to a business, or maybe you're needing to commit to a relationship. It just says commit. Things will work out if you once you start putting the energy in here with the Justice card. For others, this could be pretty boring. I'm not going to lie, card number 3. To me, this is very boring. To me, this is financial responsibility. You know, who really wants to be financially responsible? So this could just be saying that you're just kind of like, you know, paying your bills on time and, you know, all that other boring stuff. But, you know, it's probably good because it's probably comfortable, but again, pretty boring. So that's that. All right, thank you everybody for being here again. Really appreciate it. By the way, I've done all the weekly reading, half the weekly readings, I should say, from Scorpio to Aries. So if you are from Scorpio to Aries, make sure to hit the video tab on the channel. Make sure to watch your weekly readings. But we are going to answer some questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but we will try to answer as many people as I possibly can here. And where was I? Yanni, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Yanni, you have the Temperance card here and the Tower. I feel like you need to be patient at this time. And so I feel like this is talking about patience. The Tower, I feel like, is a fear, like you fearing some sort of fallout, or you fearing some sort of Tower moment. So I feel like you need to like let go of your fears with these cards. That's what I'd say to you. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, should I stay at my new job or take the BMO job? Page of Cups. Which offer is better, Cynthia? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles says your current job could be stable, but the Four of Pentacles is like holding on to something that you don't need to hold on to. So I would say if you like the new job more, then definitely pick the new job here with those 2 cards. Yeah, 4 Wands. I don't know. I asked about the new job. 4 Wands. Really, really good card. So I feel like the new job. I mean, the BMO job is what I'd say to you. Lanny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is David still in love with a past person? No. 10 of Wands, letting go of burdens. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands can be competition, but it could just be you fearing the competition. But I would say no. 10 of Wands is a release. So I would say no. Kiara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will Libra call me himself for business? 9 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, I would say yes in the future. 9 of Cups is a wish, so then I would say yes with the 9 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles would say yes as well. And cards for the week, you have the Page of Wands and the 8 of Cups. This is like you walking away from things that no longer serve you. The Page of Wands is, again, things that you desire or things that you want in life. It's also a very like creative, it's a card that says be creative, be enthusiastic, be courageous in life, and that will make for a great week. Angie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, haven't gotten a question to ask, but maybe a green plant for your corner to keep you company. I like that idea, Angie. So thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, applied for a step up in my job to supervisor of a new home. So just some good luck. You got it, Angie. Thank you for the support. Empress B, thank you for the super chat. Does Leo want me to move on? I would say yes. I feel like they're being withdrawn. This could be you spying with the Page of Swords or you watching, but I would say yes with that Hermit card. They're being withdrawn or they're not opening up. So that would kind of tell me yes is what I'd say there. Angela, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for this week. You have the King of Wands here and the 3 of Pentacles. This would talk about teamwork, like at work. So if you are working at work, make sure to kind of open up to the teamwork type of stuff. It could also represent kind of like new opportunities at work, I feel, for you. So, but this could just be like news that there are going to be new opportunities opening up in your career. It could also be love as well. It could be a fire sign coming in for you. So that's really good. Isha, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Love cards for me and Daryl, please. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, like some sort of change in direction. Queen of Pentacles says pick the new path. Queen of Cups to me is a change in direction in love. It could be positive or negative. The Queen of Cups just says there's a change, right, in this situation. Yeah, you have the Nine of Wands as well. Nine of Wands is about not giving up on something, is what I'd say here. Four of Cups. Four of Cups is like maybe like trying to manifest more love in this situation, but like not getting what you are trying to manifest, if that makes sense. So that's what I'd say to you. I don't know. I almost feel like you're keeping yourself stuck in this situation with the Hangman. So I'd be careful of that for sure. Nettie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Some advice about my mother's health, please. Again, Nettie, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice. But you have the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Wands here. So Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty, really good for health. Seven of Wands is like a card of kind of like putting up defenses. So being defensive in health, obviously is kind of like a good thing. And it's also a card of belief. So I feel like she needs to believe that things will get better. And then things will kind of heal. Yeah, like Judgment, Rebirth, pretty good. So I feel like things will kind of like improve here. Alex Salazar, thank you for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. Love card for Ben and I, please. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores here. Alex is what I'd say to you. And the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is like waiting. So I feel like more waiting here. I don't know if you want to wait, is what I would say to you, Alex. Yeah, the World, completion. So I just feel waiting here with these cards, is what I'd say to you, Alex. So I'd be careful of just like the waiting energy. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What's next for me in career and love? For career, you have the Ten of Swords and the Emperor. This could represent some sort of change in career. The Ten of Swords could represent like burning out. So make sure to watch your energy in career. But the Emperor, it could represent like a new boss. It could say that you're going to stay where you are. Where you live, but it also says that you need to look for like growth opportunities as well. So I feel like you need to look for growth opportunities in career. For love, you have the Star and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is new love coming in for you. So the Page of Pentacles to me is very clear. It says that there is someone brand spanking new coming in for you in love. Could be an earth sign. I feel like it'll be a wish for you as well. You also say, will I ever talk to my person again? I'd say no. I feel like they're being too defensive. Queen of Swords. Sword is up. Enzo, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You need to seriously know if the potential trade open house this evening is one of directional paths I should be heading towards. Hierophant, Chariot, I would say yes. Chariot is a victory, Enzo, so I would definitely say yes, move towards this for sure. I think it's going to require patience, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, money, success. So I would say yes, I feel like you need to move towards this. The cards on Leo, friend. Ace of Cups, love offer. Seven of Cups, confusion. So this could be about love, and this could say there's confusion around the situation, but I feel like there needs to be more clarity with the Ace of Cups. But it could be love. This is your emotions overflowing, being really happy. So that looks really good. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. San, you say anything interesting. Knight of Wands in the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this could be love coming in if you're looking for love. So it could be love coming in if you haven't had it for a while. So I do like to see that. This could also be this could also just be more financial, like abundance coming in for you as well. So you could be like making more money or reaching a point of more financial abundance. So I feel like there could be like more financial abundance coming in here for you. Neptune, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get the 2 commissions? The Moon and the Ace of Swords. I would say yes. The Moon just says like to keep it positive and to move through fears if you have fears about this. But I would say yes. The Ace of Swords is a victory. So yes. Monice, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What's coming towards me? Empress, I feel like you're very attractive at this time, Monice. King of Cups could be a water sign coming in for you in love. So if you're looking for love, could be a water sign. This could also just be you, like, could just be general improvements. The Empress is a card of going from like winter to spring, so it can just say like you are coming out of the cold, if that makes sense, and like just noticing things improving in your life, and also more abundance as well. So this could be like the return of abundance to your life. So love it. Gareth, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I build a new site with 360 or Absol? I would say the second one, Absol, or however you say it, because you have the Ace of Pentacles. Really good card. Definitely very good for business as well. So I would say option number 2. SNMCP08, thank you as always for the super chat. You say, it's been rough lately. Will things get better? I would say yes. Knight of Swords is a very good card. Knight of Swords, kind of. It can have negative connotations, but for the most part, it's a card of like a lifestyle change in your life. 2 Wands. 2 Wands is you like stepping up and taking back your personal power. Again, 2 Wands to me is a card of personal power and taking back your personal power. So I feel like you're doing that. Knight of Swords is like charging forward towards the things that you want in your life, basically. And it's also a card of making changes that will lead to more positivity, but it kind of says you are making more changes. So I love it. Dana, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Advice regarding my love life. You have the 5 of Cups and the Devil. So I'd say if this is a toxic connection, I would move away from the past here, move towards something new, is what I'd say to you. If they can, in 5 of Swords, it's like a breakup. You have 2 Cups. I feel like you need to like move towards new love. Dana, is what I would say to you. Move towards something new, something that isn't toxic, something that doesn't make you sad with those cards. So that's what I would say to you. Casey, thank you for the super chat. How to handle the emotions and weird energy everyone has. Gemini does not understand. Magician. And then Knight of Cups. I feel like things will change. Knight of Cups, he's surfing a wave. It's like says things are up and things are down. So it's like you just have to realize that the emotional stuff is just a point in time. The Magician says you are in control of this. So it says use your power as a manifestation to, kind of make things more positive. But that's what I'd say overall there, Casey. For sure. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles feeling left out. Yeah, Ace of Wands, things will change. Like I said, I just feel like, time with these cards. Try Peace, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can you pull me one card for work life and love with Virgo? For work, you have the 6 of Cups. So happiness, feeling fulfilled, doing what you want to do with this card here. So I love that. For the Virgo, you have the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. This could be like communication. 3 of Cups, I don't really read it as a third-party situation. It could be one if you happen to know that you're in a third-party situation. But to me, it's more about socializing. And I definitely say that with 8 of Wands. Because 8 of Wands says that like if you want to have love with this person, then you need to socialize with this person. So there needs to be more social energy, basically, with this person here, with those 2 cards. Sandy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, got stuff happening. Card for the week. You have the King of Swords here, Sandy, and the 8 of Swords as well. So I feel like you need to like set yourself free. 8 of Swords says you could be way more free than you realize. King of Swords is like justice coming into your life, but it's also a card that says you have all the wisdom necessary to set yourself free from places where you are trapped with that 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is like a card of keeping yourself in restriction. Yeah. The Fool, need to take a leap of faith. So I feel like you need to take a leap of faith at this time, Sandy. But that looks good. I like it. Lanny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What is David afraid of in regards to me? 7 of Swords, lying or cheating. It could just be fierce in general. Like, I don't think he thinks you're a liar, but 7 of Swords is just like fierce in general. Yeah, High Priestess, afraid to take action. So he could just be fearing, like, taking action towards you, if that makes sense. So I just feel like it's fears in general. 3 of Wands, like seeing growth in the future. 3 of Wands is a good card, though. So but I would just say it's fears in general. Could just be afraid of like relationships. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Final 2 major decisions made. Does Big Head actually mean what he says about his feelings? And so let's see here for Big Head. Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Swords. I would say kind of. Wheel of Fortune is a very good card for you, Rose, and in this situation, it's very lucky as well, and it represents a lot of luck. 2 of Swords is like not having made a full decision. So I would say, yes, he does mean it, but also it's like he hasn't really made the decision in himself, if that makes sense. And for the collective here, thank you, Rose, we have the 3 of Swords and 6 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like everybody's moving away from like sad energy or energy of feeling like left out in the cold or feeling like you've gone through some sort of challenge or breakup. Victory here, obviously, so 6 of Wands, some sort of victory or success coming in for everybody. Yeah, and the Sun, the best card in the deck. I feel like everybody's moving towards happiness, whether it seems like it or not. And I've talked about this before, so I feel like we just need to have faith and trust that, good things are coming in for us here. But that's what I'd say about that. Alright, so let me get a new deck here, people. And let's get going. Annette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say cards for me, please. Annette, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Justice card. Could be new love if you're looking for love, Annette, coming in for you. This could also just be like better return for your money. So like you could be making more money here with these two cards, or you could be even like finding new ways to make more money in your life. The Justice card could just say you're finding like better places to put your energy for money as well. So like I always say, to me, justice is like where you put your energy and what you get back from that energy. So you could be kind of like stabilizing your finances here. Veronica Jackson, thank you for the super chat. You have the Two of Wands for the relationship, Page of Cups. This could be like new love coming in. Two of Wands says you have to take the lead in your love life to like get love into your life. So I feel like you have to be bold and assertive here. But Page of Cups could be an admirer, someone coming in for you. So this is really good, Veronica. Let's see here. Ash, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, asked to teach after school. What do you think? Yes, definitely. Eight of Pentacles is a card of apprenticeship and like doing something like this. So yes, I feel like this looks very good. Eight of Wands, just do it, right? Eight of Wands, success, completion, reaching a goal, hitting your mark. So yes, definitely. I feel like this is a very good idea for you, Ash, for sure. So I would do it. All right, I think I'm all caught up here, people. So if I have not answered your question, feel free to pop your question in down below, and I will stick around for a little while longer and take some more questions. So feel free to pop your question in. I thought I saw someone. Let's see. Maybe not. So, Alicia, you have the Ace of Wands, so I feel like there's like a passionate new beginning coming in for you, or something new coming in for you here. I like it. Robert Yabara, hello. You say a card about job. You have the Ace. You have the Empress. So I feel like there's more abundance coming in for you in work, or this could also just represent improvements in general, Robert. So I feel like there are improvements coming in for you. Candace, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Candace, hold on one second. Sorry, I have to refresh this thing, Candace. Candace, you say, am I wasting my time with my current Aries man? I would say, I don't know, he might be a little bit defensive, is what I'd say. I would say yes, actually, is what I feel like you already know the answer to this, Candace, is what I would say to you. So I would say yes. Yeah, I feel like you're going to move on from this, with this card here. And you say, will there be a relationship between us soon? I feel like there's someone new coming in for you. It could be a water sign. Knight of Pentacles is someone who sweeps you off your feet. Someone who is like, blows you away, right? And I feel like it's like someone who's a wish as well. So I feel like there's someone new. Yeah, Lovers, even the Lovers tells me that you are kind of like moving towards something new as far as love is concerned. So I feel like you're like moving towards something new there, Candace. Linda, I love, thank you for being here, Linda. Linda, I love where I live now. So yes, I love it. Ellie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is it okay to get tooth pulled during? Yes, absolutely. Yes, it is. Yes, literally a doctor right here. So yes, I always tell people we can't stop life for Mercury retrogrades. And again, as far as the tooth is concerned, usually Mercury retrograde has nothing, there's nothing wrong with like having something that needs to be done under a Mercury retrograde is what I'd say to you, Ellie. The only thing you have to worry about under Mercury retrograde is possibly something cosmetic, but really, you really only have to worry about cosmetic things under Venus retrograde, so I wouldn't even worry about it. But I would say yes. Casey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say this guy keeps making blonde comments. Why? Five of Pentacles, probably just trying to knock you down with the Hermit as well. So, and it could, by the way, Hermit is projecting when someone does something like that. Hermit is like your inner shadow, your inner light, right? So it could be him just projecting something from inside of him. So that could be why. And the Five of Pentacles trying to knock you down. So that's what I would say there. Bonito, whatever your name is. Sorry, I butchered that. I'm sure you say, can I have a card? Yes. You have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you need more fun in your name, or in your life. not your name. I feel like you need more fun. And this is also a card of being more flexible as well. Linda, again, you say, where is my Pisces? Is he hiding from me or coming to see me? Four of Wands. I feel like there will be a celebration here, Linda, for you. Nine of Wands. Yeah, I would say don't give up on this just yet. Why? You say, dealing with multiple Saturnian entities. What do you say? Judgment. I feel like you're going through a transformation at this time. So I feel like there will be some sort of change coming in for you here. Raymond, Will Ariel leave to green acres? I would say yes. I feel like there's some sort of change coming in here for her. So I'd say yes to you. For sure. That name means louse or lice in Spanish. So you do need a more fun name. That's what that boils down to. That is great. Alright. I will answer like 2 more questions, people. So get your questions in. And I will take 2 more questions. I need water. Right now. Carrie Kennedy, you have the King of Pentacles, stabilizing your finances with the King of Pentacles. So I feel like things will get more stable. Or are stabilizing with that card. Jocelyn, you have the Hierophant moving towards marriage. Jocelyn, 2 of Cups, perfect match. I feel like there could be love coming in. Could be a Taurus. Is what I'd say there. Coconut Cabbage, I would say yes. I feel like you will be getting something new. Ash, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is teaching what I'm actually supposed to be doing? 4 Swords, the Hangman. This is like you staying stuck, so maybe not, is what I would say to you. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is sharing knowledge, so I would kind of say yes, but the other 2 cards, yeah. I don't know, what do you really want to do? 7 of Cups says, do what you really want to do. Is it something you really want to do or not? Or is there something you're more passionate about, is what I'd say to you. And is he planning on contacting me? 9 of Swords, get out of your head. The Moon and the 10 of Cups. I would say yes. This would say get out of your head, trust your intuition. But 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So, yes, is what I would say to you. So I do like that. Yeah, Queen of Cups, yes. JB, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is this Scorpio woman I've been seeing being true? King of Wands, 10 of Swords. I would say no. I feel like you know the truth here. Yeah, the World. I would say no to you. The World is like completion. So this could be you like ending it in the future, basically. Yeah, I would say she almost like too smooth or something like that. So I would say no. And I feel like you already know this here. 3 of Pentacles is a card of like needing to work on a team, but it could say that she's not willing to like work on a team, basically, which is what a relationship has to be, right? So that's what I'd say there. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. If I missed your question, I will, of course, be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will also be doing Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer tomorrow for the weekly readings at around like 10 or 11 o'clock. So if you're one of those signs, make sure to check that out. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.